What's going on YouTube? In today's video I wanted to cover contract screen printing. I've had a few people message me asking me about contract screen printing, so I just decided to make a video about it. But before we get into it, if you're new to screen printing, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to check the links in my description. I have a few different specials going on Amazon. There's a plotter right now with everything you need to get started for t-shirts and decal printing. There's also screen supplies, screen press for $149, I believe, free shipping. Don't forget to check that out. The prices are going to vary depending on the time that you're watching this video. Let's get right into it. Contract screen printing. If you don't know what it is, there's going to be an end user, there's going to be a middleman, and there's going to be the screen printer. Now, you as a screen printer, you're not going to be dealing with the end user. You're just going to be dealing with the middleman. And the middleman is the one that's going to be bringing you all the orders. Now, with that being said, just know that you're going to be working a lot more for a lot less money. But in turn, you're going to make your money in quantity. So for example, if you're selling a shirt for $10, you have your minimum, 24 shirts at $10 a piece. Now you're making a substantial profit off of that. Now, since you're doing contract screen printing and there's a middleman, okay, you got to leave enough meat on the bone for that middleman to make it worth it for him or her. So that price is gonna be almost slashed in half. Okay, so you're making gross $10 a shirt. You're gonna probably gross $5.50 a shirt, maybe $6 depending on the print and all that stuff. So you got to ask yourself, okay, is that going to be worth my time? Now, like I said, you're going to make it up in quantity. So that middleman is going to be bringing you a lot more orders. Okay, so in turn, a lot more orders means more money. I started doing contract screen printing this past year, and it filled in the gaps. As a screen printer would know, there's a lot of seasons. It's seasonal. There's a lot of ups, there's a lot of downs. Okay, so that contract screen printing kind of fills in the gaps and just keeps it even throughout the year, with steady work. Sometimes you're overloaded with work, sometimes it's really slow. But what happens sometimes, if you're really busy and you have these contract orders, I mean, might push you over the edge. You're already working 8-10 hours a day. What that's gonna do is, you might be working 14-16 hours a day. So is it worth it in the long run? I'm not sure. I'm waiting for this year to be over, open the books, see what was really made, all that type of stuff to figure it out. But I mean, there is money in it. You can make money, but you're gonna be working a lot more. You're gonna be definitely working a lot more. Who is the middleman? Okay, who is that middleman that is gonna be bringing you these orders? The middlemen are going to be people that are in the same industry but don't do large volume t-shirts. Okay, and I'm going to tell you some quick ways that you can start offering contract screen printing. The first way is the easiest way. Is just to go, for example, just go on Craigslist, put an ad out there. Hey, I offer contract screen printing to people in the industry. Don't put it on like Let Go, Offer Up, anything like that, because for the most part, it's going to be the end user that are looking on those sites. And sometimes, people will try to scam you and say, I own a banner shop, whatever it is. And they're just an end user, that are trying to get a cheaper price out of you. So you got to make sure everything's legit. When somebody contacts you, you say, okay, well, let me see your Facebook page. Let me see your website. And if they can supply you with that, I mean, you're not going to go past that and do any investigating or anything like that. But I mean, if they have that, it's pretty legit, pretty straightforward, because who doesn't have a Facebook page? Who doesn't have a website that's in business? So another quick way to get that business is go on Let Go, go on Offer Up, even Craigslist, and see who's offering banners. See who's offering like single t-shirts, like heat transfer vinyl. See who's offering custom tumblers. the Yeti tumblers, something like this that they do, custom work on, and just have a custom template. And with that custom template, all you're gonna map out is just letting them know what you offer, what you can do for them, how it'll be a win-win situation, and make it as easy as possible. Because 9 times out of 10, these customers or these people that do the tumblers, that do the banners, that do the single shirts, they get asked all the time, hey, I need a 50 shirt order, I need a 100 shirt order. They can't fill that because they're doing heat transfer vinyl. With heat transfer vinyl, I mean, you can do 100 shirts, but by the time you get them finished, a lot of people don't want to mess with that. The tumblers, they're doing tumblers, they're not in the screen print business, but they're still asking, hey, I need an order for shirts, and they have to turn that business down. I know that they're thinking, these tumbler people or whoever, man, I wish I could get into the screen print business. Man, I wish I could make custom t-shirts, and you'll be their answer. So you can do that. Another way is to actually canvas, go to all these different places, all the print shops, the trophy shops, the banner shops, people in the industry that do custom work but don't offer high volume t-shirts. Have some cards made if you don't already, and just get out there, just be seen. And you will get that work. That work will come in, but you just got to work hard at it. Now, there are some downsides to contract printing. When I started contract printing, I kind of ran it a little loose. What I mean by that is my customers, a contract customer, would send me the artwork. They would email it to me, whatever it is. I wouldn't send them a template. I wouldn't send them a proof. Usually when a customer needs artwork, I'll mock it up, send them a proof, and have them approve it. But what happens with this is they need these contract orders quick, and like I said, you want to make it as easy as possible for them. You're gonna fill that order, but in turn, to save time, you're not gonna send them that artwork proof because they're sending you the artwork, what they want already. What's happening is a lot of times when I go to print, my customer will tell me, okay, no, this color was supposed to be like this. This color was supposed to be this color. Yeah, but it's not like that on the artwork itself. In the artwork, it's blue, but you're saying it's supposed to be red. Oh yeah, but I just put it blue because for whatever reason. Yeah, I just did it blue, but it was supposed to be red. Okay, well, you didn't say anything. You're supposed to be a professional and have everything sent to me the way you want it, and you didn't do that. But again, you got to remember, a lot of these people that you're dealing with are not in the t-shirt business, so they don't know the right questions to ask their customer. They don't give a realistic time frame. A lot of times they don't give realistic expectations as far as artwork. What I mean by that, they can send them a full color print, whatever it is, 8 color CMYK print. They'll tell them, yeah, we can do that, and then they charge them whatever they charge them, some low price, and they get with me and say, hey, I need this, I need that, but I only need 5. You're not going to do an 8 color CMYK for a few bucks, and you have all those screens, all that stuff that you have to do on the back end that they're not realizing. So a lot of times there's might be a little bit of lack of communication, so you got to make sure that you do communicate with these people. Another thing is when you have your contract customer, now sometimes they go through filters. What I mean by that is there might be like a sales rep, and then there might be a graphic designer. So there's the end user, which is the actual customer buying the shirt. Okay, they're talking to their sales rep. That sales rep will relay the information to the graphic designer. That graphic designer is sending me the artwork, but I'm talking to the sales rep. Before it even gets to you, there's 3 different heads. Okay, what the end user wants, it gets filtered by the sales rep. It goes to the graphic designer, gets filtered there, and then it comes to me. So sometimes it's like, it's like that game telephone. It changes, and then when you give it back to them, it goes back to the end user. They say that's not exactly what I wanted, but it was already approved by the sales rep. So there's a lot of stuff like that you got to think about, that you got to make sure that you're ready to get into it, because it's going to be a lot of headaches. There is money in it, but is it worth the headaches? Like I said, for me, I'm not sure yet. I'm leaning towards no, it's not worth it. Just because of the headaches, and it's just a lot of work, because you have to make your money in quantity, right? So if you're doing a ton of shirts and it's just you and you have all your orders, and then you got to fill all these orders, or you have your orders but you put theirs in front of yours because they need them quick, because they promised their customer they would have them quick, even though you've already told your contract customer, look, I need so many days. They get back to you and give you the story, well, no, I already told them yes, and this and that, and you want to keep them happy to keep them coming back, and it just turns into a bad situation. So just make sure when you get with your contract customers, you're pretty cut and dry. I need this amount of time. It's this price. Front and back is this price. Whatever it is. I can't do CMYK printing for contract prints, or I can't do full color, or whatever it is. Or, sometimes to make it even easier, I'll just do one color front, one color back. That's it. Tell your customers that. If not, I won't do it. If you have any other questions, I know I was just giving a broad overview about, contract screen printing, but if you have any detailed questions or anything, be sure and leave me a comment down below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and click on the links to check out those deals I was talking about. I appreciate it. Until the next one.